Chapter 6 Crazy Tale. The baby bird stretched the wings and Tag told the birds, "This is Skilla. She thinks you're a firehalk." Skilla put a pose on his. "She's a firehawk. My grandma told me they had bright, sparkling feathers." She pointed to the bird's glittering wings. Scream! A loud screech echoed through the woods. Gray appeared as if from nowhere. He did not look happy. "It wasn't our fault. It wasn't our fault." They started. "Not exactly." Then Gray saw the baby bird. "What do we have here?" Gray smiled at the bird. "I didn't think I'd ever seen a firework again." "I told you that," said Skilla. "She really is a firehawk?" They asked. "Yes," said Gray. "You have made an important discovery. I thought the firehawks were gone. What happened to them?" They asked. "The firehawks were magical birds who protect the Ember stone, a stone that holds powerful magic within it." Gray explained. "They did everything in their power to stop Thorn from finding the stone. But one day the firehawks vanished." Scarlet gasped. "That's terrible. Could the Ember stone stop Thorn and the shadow?" asked Ted. Gray shook his chin, stroked his chin. "Maybe the stone is magically even stronger than Thorn's dark magic, but Thorn is moving fast. Trees are dying. The earth's good magic is fading. Can you feel it?" Tig and Skyla nodded. Valarud was changing. Flowers no longer bloomed. Rivers were dry. I didn't belong before Thorn destroyed everything. "Where is the stone now?" Skyla asked. "I do not know, but I do know that Thorn never found it. If we had, he would have already used it to destroy Paradia." Greg replied. "The firehorse lived in Fireland, so the stone might still be there, hidden somewhere. Only a firehorse can find it." Gray looked at baby bird. "Where did you find the egg?" They took a deep breath. "Oh, the Valar were brave and true. He had to tell the truth." "At the Howling Caves," Teg replied. "We thought Thorn is his tiger bat stolen the egg, so we tried to save it." "That was very brave," Gray said, "but I forbid anyone to go near those caves." "I'm sorry," Teg said, slightly pleased that Gray had called him brave. "We didn't mean to start a fire," Scarlet added. "The fire was not your fault," Gray told them. Firehorse hatched in flame. "Ta-da!" A horn sounded in the distance. "We are under attack!" Gray shouted. "I must get the owls of Vala." Can I go? Can I come?" They asked. Gray held up a wing to stay with the firehawk. Scarlet nodded. "We'll keep her safe." I can fight," he cried. Gray shook his head. "There are more ways than one to protect our forest, Tag. It is not always the biggest or strongest owls who become owls of valor. Keep the firehawk safe and hidden." There is only one reason Thorn would have a firehawk egg. He wanted this firehawk to lead him to the Ember Stone. "We can't let Thorn find her." Gray disappeared into the trees as a dark cloud filled the sky. Chapter 7 Tiger Bat Attack. The owls of Valar flew overhead in their shining armor. "Come on, Scarlet!" And pulling at Tag's wing. "We have to hide a firehawk." Tag and Scarlet tried to lift the baby birds. Tag groans. "She's too heavy." Hundreds of tiger bats circled above. Their orange eyes glowed in the darkness. Scarlet loaded a slingshot. "Thorn's army is coming for firework. We can't let them find her," Tag said, grabbing a heavy stick. Tag leaned in speak to the trembling baby birds. "Can you fly?" he asked. The firehawk gave a small peep. Tag moved his wings up and down slowly so as not to scare her. "Can you do this?" Tag wasn't sure Firehawk could fly. The baby bird ruffled the feathers but stayed on the ground. "I guess not," said Skyla. Tag sighed. "Let's hide in the grove. It's close by." The thick bushes should hide the bright feathers. Tag and Skyla hurried through the trees. The Firehawk wobbled on unsteady legs as they led her into the grove. The baby bird peeped, flapping her wings. Stay quiet, Ted whispered. Suddenly, a tiger bat dived down. Scarlet fire cornered his head. Stay back, she shouted, hitting its between eyes. The tiger bat flew dizzily away. Tiger held the stick tightly. A tiger bat crashed through the trees. Then another. Their sharp beaks snapped at Tiger and Scarlet. Clack, clack, clack. Scarlet darted up a tree to shoot acorns. She moved so fast she was blurred. I have led them away from the firehawk, they thought. He rushed to the other side of the grove. The large tiger bat followed. Tiger lifted the stick and grabbed it at the tiger bat. Squawk, squawk, he's calling the other. Scarlet, they yelled. Get ready. Scarlet shot acorns from a branch, but each time she hit one bat, another landed nearby. Tiger swung the heavy stick with trembling wings. He couldn't hold it much longer. There are too many, Scarlet cried. Thorn's army moved in. Tiger was surrounded. It took a step backward. Then, Scar! The tiger bats spun around. They watched it as the firehawk ran out from the bushes. Scar! She called, her glowing wings held high. There was a flash of light and hits. Tiger covered his eyes. He heard the whoosh of many wings. Then all was quiet. When he looked again, the tiger bats were gone, and so was the dark cloud. Chapter 8. Blaze. Scarlet scurried down from the tree. Where did Thorn's army go? They blinked. The firehawk scratched them away. The baby bird gave a happy little peep. Its tall and red feathers ruffled in the breeze. That was amazing, they said to the firehawk. Hey, we should name you. How about Blaze? I like it, Scarlet grinned. Blaze gave another peep. Now, let's find the grave, they said. Take Scarlet and Blaze hurried through the woods. They hid as best they could in case Thorn's spies were still close by. They was glad to see there was not much damage in camp. A few nests had been destroyed, and the army huts had been knocked over. But there was it. Tag led the friends to Gray's tree. Scree! Gray landed beside him. I've been looking for you, Gray said, opening the door quickly, bringing your new friends inside. Her name is Blaze, Tag said. Gray smiled. It's just you, he told Blaze. Tag had never been inside Gray's nest before. Wooden steps led to the very top of the tree, opening into a room filled with books. What happened? Gray asked. Thorn's army found us, Tag said. We tried to fight, but they surrounded us. Then Blaze screeched. She saved us, Scarlet added. Thorn's army disappeared. The cry of Firehawk, Gray said. It must have scared them away. They were looking for her. Weren't they? They asked. Yes, I was afraid of this, Gray said. Thorn won't give up now that he knows Blaze has a cheat. We must find the Ember stone before Thorn does. We'll need it in order to defeat him. It may be our only weapon against his dark magic. You should call the owls of Valor right away, Tag said. You need that stone. Gray put a wing on Tag's shoulder. This is not a job for the owls of Valor, he said. Only this Firehawk. Along with you and Scarlet, can you find the stone?